or a little above our means and having to use credit, because most of us do use credit for our homes and for our cars, and sometimes we use credit for other items, which, you know, clothes and things like that, which is not the best use of credit. But, you know, you will be judged by your credit, and there are going to be times when something important is going to come up, like home ownership, and then your credit comes into play. And I know William was the big one on this one when we talked about credit. He's not here tonight, but
I have something to say about credit,
please.
because since I mentioned something scriptural, I'm going to go back to the scripture one more time.
That's right.
You know, in the Bible, it specifically says a good name is better than like riches and gold,
That's right.
And in the 21st century, a good name means good credit.
Right.
That's your name, you know, like for the masses. If you are listening to this and you believe in that statement, and if you believe that a good name is important, well, they are specifically talking about your credit and your credit standing. And
That's right.
what are people going to look at when they go and you apply for not just a home, an apartment, a job? You know, if you want all sorts of things, people want to pull your credit because they want to see if you're a worthy risk. If they're taking, if you have a new landlord, you want to go in, you don't even want to buy a house, you want to rent this house. I guarantee you they're going to pull your credit.
And even opening up bank accounts nowadays. But Isaac, you're an investor. I know credit comes into play with you. So
tremendous credit. You know, I always said, you know, credit is like your health. You should always want to keep it. You know, you always want to be 100% and healthy. And the credit is the same way. And
so if it's not good, you need to be working on it.
You need to work on, you know, I don't know about everybody else, but I review my credit file probably every 30 days.
Wow,
and
that's
I have monitors that will, you know, will email me if something in my credit file changes. And I can, you know, log on and look in and see what it's, okay, you know, the principal balance went down or it went up, or, you know, like that. In terms of investing, you have to have great credit to invest. It allows you, having good credit allows you to buy multiple properties. You can get them at great interest rates, which will allow you to
and
cash
great
flow.
Leverage, because you're talking about not putting as much down now.
Exactly, which will allow you to rent them and get a residual, you know, on a monthly basis. However, if I had bad credit, paid the higher interest rate,
now you can't afford to do anything else.
Well, I could buy that house, but if I rent it, I may break even. I may not make that $200 or $300 a month off of it. So, you know,
because your cost of capital is more.
Right. And if there are lots of people out there that don't review their credit files, have never even thought about it, they just go in.
Well, look, I'm a CPA, and I was